What's the optimal order for investing? In this video, we'll dive into a recommended sequence for investing money. While individual scenarios differ, some general guidelines can help you make the most out of your hard-earned money. Building an emergency fund should be your number one priority. When it comes to building an emergency fund, a good place to start is to just simply save up $1,000. Ultimately, you want to save up 3 to 6 months of necessary expenses. The emergency fund helps to prevent emergencies from derailing your financial journey. This helps you to avoid getting into credit card debt, taking out unnecessary loans, or having to sell investments during a market crash. And right now is actually one of the best times to build an emergency fund, due to interest rates being so high. In my opinion, it's best to put your emergency fund in a high-yield savings account, preferably at an online-only bank since they pay the highest APY. I recommend SoFi. SoFi pays 4.5% interest on money in your FDIC-insured bank account when you have recurring direct deposits. SoFi also has a $25 welcome bonus when you sign up using someone's referral link and deposit at least $100. There's an additional bonus of $50 or $250 when you receive qualifying direct deposits of at least $1,000 or $5,000 within a 25-day period. I'll have my link down below. Step number 2 is to take advantage of a 401k employer match. The reason why is because this is a guaranteed 100% return on your investment. Employers commonly match contributions from 1 to 6% of your salary. The goal is to contribute at least enough to receive the full employer match, since it's essentially free money. For example, if your employer matches 1%, you would only put 1% of your income in there. So every dollar that you put in there, they'd put an additional dollar in there for you. Two popular investment choices in a 401k would be a target retirement date fund or a fund that tracks the S&P 500. Step number 3 is to prioritize high-interest debt, which is generally defined as debt that has an interest rate of 5% or more. By eliminating high-interest debt, you'll unlock more funds for future financial opportunities and goals. There are some effective strategies available to tackle high-interest debt. The most popular methods are the debt snowball and the debt avalanche method. The debt avalanche method gives you the highest financial return because you focus on the debt that has the highest interest rate. On the other hand, the snowball method focuses on paying off the debts that have the lowest balance first. The snowball method can create a psychological boost. As you eliminate the smaller debts, it ends up creating momentum, which ends up creating a snowball effect. Choosing the right strategy depends on your financial priorities and also your psychology as well. Regardless of which method you choose, addressing high interest debt is a key component of financial freedom. Step 4 is to max out your traditional or Roth IRA. Both of these IRAs are tax efficient. A Roth IRA is after-tax contributions. This means that during retirement, your withdrawals are going to be tax-free because you're already paying the taxes ahead of time. A Roth IRA is particularly advantageous if you expect higher taxes at some point in the future. Conversely, a traditional IRA involves pre-tax contributions, which can lead to immediate tax savings. However, whenever you withdraw from this account in retirement, you'll be subject to taxation on those distributions. I hold a slight inclination towards the traditional IRA, since the tax savings that you get upfront could allow you to invest more. Step 5. Consider setting up a health savings account, if you meet the criteria for it. HSAs offer a unique triple tax benefit, making them a smart choice for saving towards medical expenses. With an HSA, your taxes are tax deductible, or pre-tax if made through payroll deductions. The growth within the account is tax-free, and qualified withdrawals for medical expenses are also tax-free. One feature of HSAs is the ability to save your tax receipts. This allows you to retain records of medical expenses, and use them to withdraw money from the HSA at some point in the future, without paying any penalty. You can do this even if you're no longer contributing to the account. Some individuals do actually prioritize contributing to an HSA over a traditional or Roth IRA. Step 6 is a 529 savings education plan. This is mainly for parents. This plan is a tax-efficient way to save for your kids' college. While helpful, don't entirely depend on it for education expenses. Step 7 is to max out your 401k with your employer. After claiming your employer match and doing the previous steps, consider maxing out your 401k contributions. And then step number 8 is to contribute to your taxable account, which should really only be done if your tax advantage accounts are already maxed out. It's wise to prioritize tax-advantaged accounts, as they offer better growth potential due to their tax benefits. And step number 9 is to target lower interest debt, which is debts with an interest rate under 5%, like low-rate student loans, for example. Clearing these debts enhances your financial well-being. Some people who desire to be debt-free may actually tackle this sooner rather than later. Still, the reason why it's so low on the list is because of the potential returns that could be made from investing that money instead, which could outpace the interest that is accruing on this low-interest debt. This can be especially true for low-rate student loans. And step number 10 is to pay off your mortgage. Paying off your mortgage, though optional, can offer peace of mind and freedom from debt. Consider this step if you're nearing the end of your mortgage and prefer being entirely debt-free. Some people may decide to prioritize paying off their mortgage higher on the list. This is often due to the desire for financial security and the peace of mind that comes with owning your home outright. Although it's worth mentioning that some individuals may decide to rent instead of owning a home. Renting can provide flexibility and less financial commitment, making it a valid choice for certain lifestyles and circumstances. Additionally, there's an opportunity cost to consider. Houses oftentimes require a large upfront deposit, and those funds could alternatively be growing in a tax-advantaged account. And there you have it. While each financial journey is unique, following this sequence can help guide you towards optimal investing decisions. And always remember that circumstances and people, priorities, goals, whatever it may be, is different for everyone. Some people are going to end up switching around these steps, and that is just fine. It's just a general guideline.